In progress.
So I would request, please go through this chat also. They will help you in getting more informations, right? And these are the few contact numbers. Please contact them for the general assistance and all, right? The support team will be available from 9 to 7 p.m., right? From 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that they will be available, right? Okay. So just for the briefing, in the last class, what we have discussed is related to the computers, right? So let me open that part once again. Once again, let me do that. So that will be in sync, right? Right. So yes, Srinivas got a doubt, right? 1 second, friends. Yes, Srinivas, tell me.
Yes, Sujan, actually, I have one question.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, is there any difference between Amazon Web Services and Amazon Solution Architect? Because today one session is started, Amazon Solution Architect. So, which one is best one? I have to choose. I mean, will you cover topics like Amazon Solution Architect? Is there any difference? I know, but it will be a bit advanced compared to Amazon Web Services. But which one will you prefer? I mean,
see, Amazon Web Services course we are discussing, right? So this will help you if you want to create a solution architect associate. Okay, so it will have all the subjects. So which is another session you are telling? Just for the reference.
Sorry.
Which is another session you have joined?
Amazon Solution Architect. Today's one started. Batch started.
Okay, by this tutors only, right? Right.
Yes, from
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is also good course. Yeah, I will discuss this AWS course, how the AWS works and what are the subjects will be there. I will share the real time. Both are good. Yeah, it is not like not that much of difference. Only the tutors are varying. They have maybe a little bit emphasized more on the solution architect roles actually. Okay, so you can join any of it. I will discuss these topics, whatever the topics comes into the AWS courses. Right. So there will be no vary actually. If may vary a little bit, they will advance a little bit of DevOps maybe.
Okay.
Maybe will add a little bit of DevOps. But here I am only bound to the AWS course only.
Okay. Actually, I know some basic things on the cloud. So I think I'm not sure which one I need to say.
Okay. Right. Yeah, no problem. So have you seen the course content of the tutor?
Yeah, I have seen, but there is some differences. I mean, what you have shared and what you have shared by Zubair, she's taking the session. There is a difference. I mean,
okay. So he is having few more new topics in it as compared to the course which I am sharing, right?
Yeah. He's a little bit in our topics. There is a lot of content. I mean, topics. Today's session there is a limited. I mean, compared to you, it is not more than you.
Okay, so I would suggest one thing, Srinivas, you go to this course content you see. As per your target, select which is useful for you, because most of the part the topics will be same, few more additions will be there, right? So the one thing I want to tell you all and to you, Srinivas, is like solution architect preparation, completing the course and straight away writing the examination is not the right track actually. Because you learn the course first. Okay. Do some real-time experience on it. Real-time is not a practical. Go for like some real-time company level works. Like do the work for like 1 year in the companies, right? Then you prepare for the solution architect associate role. Okay. There are few people who has done the course and straight away done the certification, but the passing margin is little low actually compared to that. Because so for the certification, AWS associate examination, suppose the examination marks is 100,000 marks, right? So the minimum passing should be like minimum 670 to 770 marks is a minimum passing range for it.
Yeah.
Not like our 50%, if you get, we can pass it. No, the range is high actually, and it will varies every year. Actually, that is a main concern. So, and the cost is very high for that certification. Right. So go to the content. I would suggest only one thing: go to the content, see which will is related to you, and you pick that one. That is fine. Yeah, if you want to go to with me or with the Yahoo, is fine. No issues. Zubair, sorry, Zubair.
Zubair.
Yeah, Zubair. Right. Yeah. I don't have much touch with him, but I will see his content, what it is, and I will let you know if required.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thanks, Sujay.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. As per the previous sessions, 1 second, friends, 1 second. Yeah. As per sessions in last on Friday, we discussed about what is computers and all, right? Evolution of the computers and data centers and cloud technologies, right? And we discussed about the what is computer, data centers, and cloud technologies. We discussed about the types of clouds, right? What is the main use of computes and all, right? And the CPU and the RAM peripherals also, right? We have a storage and the networking, okay? And discuss about the physical servers also, right? And we discuss the difference between the computers and the servers, which will help you in that, okay? And sorry, the similarities between the computers and the server and the differences between the computers and server were discussed, right? And the cloud computing also happened, right? So, and we discussed how the data centers looks like, okay, and the advantages of the cloud computing, okay, these things has happened, okay. And we discussed about the capital expenditure also in the last sessions, okay. And operational expansion, when the operation starts, when the data centers working starts, how the costing comes into the picture, we discussed in the previous sessions. We had discussed about the capital expenses and operational expense differences, right? And different type of clouds and hardwares, right? SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS, their matter. Discuss about the virtualization, also how the hardware virtualization and the software virtualization works. Okay, so these are the few things. It's a general introduction topic we discussed on the last sessions, right? And just for the understanding, as you are having the course content, so this is the course which we are going to cover here, right? So we discuss about the networking basics, cloud, AWS cloud basics, right? And components of the computer we'll discuss. What is data center we will discuss. Hypervisor we discuss. And we discuss the introduction of the computers, as we discuss what is public, private, hybrid, okay, and the capital expenditures and the operational expenditures we discuss. And we will discuss in future. From now, we will discuss what is IP, LAN, IPv4, IPv6, what is CIDR range, what is subnetting, and what is OSI models, right? So these are the things we discuss. If you come down, we come into the core part of the AWS services. What is public cloud, right? What is infrastructure? Yeah, what is the meaning of a region? What is the meaning of availability zones, higher availability, right? And we discuss the topics networking, storage, database, DNS, etc. And we discuss about the identity access management, IAM users, roles, policies, okay. And we will discuss how to create a VPC, right? That will be helpful for us to establish data center network and all. We'll discuss about what is VPC, what is subnet, what is NACL, what is route table, what is public and private route table, what is internet gateway, what is NAT gateway, right? So, and we discuss about the network flow in the VPC also, like how the internet communicate with the VPC, how to restrict the network connectivity. So these things we will discuss in the coming sessions, right? And if you go further inside, the compute part one is Elastic Compute Cloud. We will discuss how the OS are installed and all, how the instance is created, what is on-demand instance, what is reserved instance, and what is the Amazon machine image. We will discuss, right? We will discuss about the storages, block storage, right? Elastic block storage means how the storage is used in the real world, how it is attached to the instance, We'll discuss about the types of volumes, general purpose, SSD, IOPS. Okay, these are the things we will discuss. Okay, and snapshot, we will see how to create snapshot, when and why to create snapshot, how to use snapshot. Okay. And we will discuss elastic file systems and compute, higher availability, scalability of resources, HA, horizontal scaling, vertical scaling, load balancer, and layer 4 load balancers, right? And coming to the storage, we will discuss about the AWS first service, S3 simple storage services, which was introduced into the market, which has given a good response in the market, right? And we will discuss about the RDS, how the RDS is created, what's the use of it. Okay, we will discuss about the RDS. We will discuss about the DynamoDB. Route 53, we will discuss how the networking concept happens in the AWS real-time world. Okay, and we'll discuss these are few extra topics, not a few, are regular topics. What is email, simple email service? What is simple queue service? AWS Active Directory services, right? Backup services. We will discuss about the IAM rules, right? It is an important topic. It's totally like control on the console, permissions, grants, and all will be discussed, right? So these are the few things which we will cover in the coming sessions of this 6 weeks course, right? So the duration is 6 weeks. So this is a course content which is there. So friends, any doubts, or if you want to add something, please raise your hands, or you can chat. If you feel shy to speak, you can chat also. If you have any doubts on the course, we will see. No. Okay, fine, good. So today we will go a little further. Okay, I guess we have shared about how the console looks like, right? Okay, so this is how the console looks like. Okay, fine. So this is a AWS console. Okay, it's a free tier console. Okay, so most of the time it will be same. If you go in the real time work also, the console looks same like this. Okay, but the only difference will be the permissions. Like you will able to see few services as per the requirement, right? So you will able to see, you can see the EC2. This is where we create the instances and all, right? So today we will discuss how to create an AWS account. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me log out from this. Okay, sign out. Okay, this is the AWS console. Okay, you can click the option right hand side, signing into the account console. Okay, right. So before proceeding for creation of the account, actually, AWS account creation for the AWS. Okay, so we need few things. One thing is email ID you need. Okay, and you should need a credit card. Okay, for creating, okay, of the account. The credit card is for the usage if somehow mistakenly you have used some paid services, right? If you have paid services in that will needs to be billed, right? So to manage those payments and all, we have to the AWS will take the credit card transactions, right? So when you create one account, it will deduct 1 rupee from your credit card just for the confirmation, and they will refund it back, I guess. Okay, so these are the two things which are required. Okay, so when you click on a sign on, you will see this as it. So if you go down, you will see not there, right? So if you go back, account, sign in console. 1 second, friends. You will have a new user login actually. Simply, yeah. Okay, so you can see, create a new AWS account, select this option. Okay, right, fine. If you see the sign up, right, uh, sign up for AWS, you have to give an email ID. Okay, for example, let's say this one. Okay, you can give a name to it also. Suppose if you're personal, you can give like a Logic Lab as I give regular one. Okay, up to you. Okay, and click verify email address. Right, so what is selling is it will sending a verification code to the email ID. Okay, so let me check any code I get. Okay, so I will get an OTP type of input, okay, to my mail. Okay, let me check whether it is there or not. It's not there. One second. One second, let me check that. Let me log in and check the email. Okay. So, one second, let me check the email actually. If you want, you can do it parallelly also, right? You can check from your end. If I see, if I do one see, second, check. Let's wait for a few more seconds. Okay, I open the Gmail. Okay, and see, it is showing like an AWS is already existing. Okay, then mean I have to give a new email ID because I have tried. Okay, fine. Thank you for starting a new AWS creation. You will get this kind of invitation email. Okay, and yeah, it is showing an account already exists. Okay, let me create another email ID. One second. Another email ID. I'm creating one more email. Okay, the message. I'm creating a new account. Please bear with me few more minutes. Okay, 1 second. Almost near. Like next, we're almost near. Okay. So friends, I created one email account. Okay. So I thought it was available. I created. Share the screen 1 second. Yeah. 1 second. So as you can see, we have created a new account. Okay. So if I go and again, I'm going to create a new AWS account. Right. And same way. Okay. And I'm not this person. Okay. So you can give. You can give yahoo.com, gmail.com, outlook.com, whatever you have, right? And you can give the name of it, right? And click verify email address, right? So I may get a verification code for this. Let me check if I get any. Yes, see, I got this. Okay, so you will get this kind of email actually. Okay, let me open that one. 1 second. Right. So this is what you get. Okay. And you copy this code, paste up here, click verify. Okay. Your email has been successfully verified. Please give a password to it. Okay. As per your timelines. Okay. Let me give the password. Okay. Click continue. So now you have given an email ID. Okay. So your email ID has been successfully verified. What is it selling? Okay, fine. So let's give a different password. Okay. The password which I gave was not accepted. Okay. So here you will see sign up for the AWS. You can select anyone. I would prefer to select personal. Okay. Right. So you select this, you give your name. Okay. Let's say this is my name. You can give phone number here. Okay. Select your number and give a phone number here, whichever you like, and the region in which you are. Okay. Give that. Okay. Give the details, address, it is fine, nothing will be happen, city, state, province and all. Okay, give those details. Okay, let's say I say let's say I'm saying Joseph. Okay, and I will say Hyderabad. Okay, state Telangana, and give postcode. Okay, and you click yes, I have read the policies and all. Okay, and click next. Something is missing. Yes, give the number. Okay, and you go click continue. Okay, here you have to give the credit card billing details here if you have. Okay, please provide this. Currently, I can even temporarily hold a $1 as required amount of currency for pending transaction for 3-4 days to verify what this is to account. Okay, to verify my identity. Okay. So till here, any doubt, friends? Please let me know. Everything is clear, right? I'm audible and all, right? You can chat. You can say yes. It is also fine. Okay, yeah, fine, thank you. So this is how you have to give the billing details, give the expiry details, CVV and all, everything, verify and continue. Okay, and it will ask few more things. If you click next, and the account will be created, and you can log in. After that, everything is successful. An email will come to you like, congratulations for creating the AWS account. Okay, and there you can give the login with your email ID. Okay, and the password which you have given. Okay, so this is a concept of how the AWS account is created. Okay, go for the personal, don't go for the business option, because the billing may vary. Okay, go for the free tier. And one point to be noted, the free tier is only for 1 year. Okay, after 1 year, everything will be chargeable, right? So, and in free tier, few things are only free. Okay, so go in an alert mode. Okay, whenever you use AWS resources, if you select and enable any services, the billings will be in the dollars, and every month you will get a bill of around like 100 or 200, because I faced it personally. That's why I'm telling you, please be cautious while using the services. Okay, because it's a very highly billable things. Okay, for 1 hour you will get minimum $10 of charge, right? So be careful. Okay, if you are using any services, learn it, understand it, and immediately delete it. Okay, every single thing should be deleted, and so that there will be restriction of billing, stopping the billing on you. Okay, right? So this is how we create an AWS account. Okay, right? Let me log in back into the AWS console. Okay. Just joining, not complete sign up. So, sign in. Let me get. Okay. Something different happened here. One second, let me check my end. One second. Sometimes it happens. One second. So let me log in back into the console. Okay. Yes. So this is done. Okay. So this is the way how we log in into the console. Okay. So till now we discussed how to create an AWS and how we gonna use this console. See, you can see this is a free tier, but we have my free tier is completed, but you can see the billing has started for this. So $18, 46 forecasted. So So it is a little bit hectic. See, last month we almost billed $190. So very careful while using the stuff. Okay. So be wise while using every single bit of the AWS. So this is how we discuss the things. Okay. Let me go further. Okay. Let's take one of the topic today. Okay. Let's take further. Today we will discuss. Yes. Today we will discuss EC2 instances. Okay. So what is EC2 and how we're going to use it? We will. Right. So what is this EC2? It is a little bit different to understand. Okay. So today topic is EC2, which is called as Elastic Cloud Compute. Okay. Right. So as we discussed in the previous slides, we discussed like servers need some resources and application needs some resources to run the services, right? So we have a computer, right? It will have CPU, memory, and all, right? So in an AWS, they denote it as an EC2, which is called Elastic Cloud Compute. And in the AWS convention, it is called as instance also. We know about servers, right? So they will call server as an instance in their norms. But apart from that, all are same. Okay. So Elastic Cloud Compute, it is one of the services provided by the AWS for the creation of the servers, or you can say instances, for the usage in the real time. Okay, fine. So let's go into the definition part. Okay. What is EC2? First question comes in the mind. Okay. AWS EC2 Cloud Compute is a service that provides resizable compute capacity in the cloud. Okay. So let me type that point here. Okay. The services that provide resizable compute capacity in the cloud. So this is the thing which we have. Okay, so in this way they will do it. Okay, so EC2 is a service that provides a resizable compute capacity, okay, in the cloud, right? Okay, and it will reduce the time to procure new servers with the bootable OS. Sorry, let me explain it further. Okay, so usually the servers takes time, okay, to create. Suppose you need a machine, suppose you need a laptop, you have to wait like 3-4 days to get it delivered. Okay, in the same in the real-time world also, if you want to procure new server, a new machine, and new hardware, it will take around 3 to 4 days to get delivered and to get installed with an OS and to configure the required applications and link up with the network and all, right? But here, if you want to create a server in the cloud, it will take just few clicks. It will take around max to max 5 to 8 minutes to create one EC2 instance. Okay, so that is what the feature of using the cloud. See, what it shows is procurement 5 days, right? In cloud, 5 minutes. See how much variation it has came. Okay, so it has downgraded all the headaches and hiccups while getting the services and while getting the procurement of the hardware and all. Okay, so this is why it is concept like a turnkey concept where you have to just select the service, pay model, pay as you go model. Okay, so that is what happens in this. Okay, so as per the point, I will say reduces the time of procurement. Okay, so that is what it is, right? Okay, and it allows quickly scale up. Okay. Scale capacity both up and down. Okay, so what it means is uh suppose you want a machine. Suppose you see that you need a server. Okay, and the CPU is 4 core, let's say. Okay, and RAM is 4 GB. Okay, RAM is 4 GB. Okay, so this is what happens, right? But suddenly you think my load is increasing, I need to increase the RAM. So I will go with the 4 CPU, but RAM should be, let's say, 10. Okay. So in the real world, you cannot do it. You cannot increase it straight away because you have to change the whole board and all, right? But here, the AWS has provided this feature like you can scale up anytime in a few seconds, right? You can scale up the server configuration. You can scale down the configuration also. Okay. So that is what the feature which the AWS cloud has provided for the EC2 instances. Okay. And these are the few points which we thought to discuss with EC2. Okay, so if you go further, right, there are few things which I have to discuss on this coming to the pricing model actually. Okay, so pricing is the most important thing for any company or for any users. Okay, so the pricing should be vary on this, right, as per the requirement. Okay, uh, so here we have three options for this payment. Okay, if you want to use some services, three types of pricing model. Okay, the one is pay as you go. Okay, and say pay less as you use more. Okay, and pay even less. Okay, when you reserve capacity. Okay, so what it say is whatever you want to buy, pay and go and use. Okay, and the second is if you use more in a sense hours, if your usage is in more than the suggested hours, the payment will also get decreased in these parameters, right? And if you reserve capacity means you have selected some configuration and that is reserved for you. That means if you use it or not, you are the only owner, you are the only user of the services. No other person can able to use that service reserve capacities, right? So that is what the difference in using the pricing model. So these are the few pricing model which the real time use, but for the practice purpose it is not considered much. Okay, but for your understanding I am sharing this point. Okay, and let's go further. There are few types of EC2 instances available in the AWS. Okay, and let's say types of EC2. Okay, there are on-demand EC2 instances. Okay, reserved instances. Okay, and there is one more thing is spot instances. Okay, yeah, and there is one more. There is physical EC2 instances, okay, which is called as a dedicated host. Okay, so this is what happens in this. Okay, so these are the types of EC2 instances available in the market. Okay, so if you want, you can note it down also. 2, 3, and 4th. Okay, so these are the types of EC2 instances available in the market, which the people likes to use it. Okay, let's discuss one by one. Okay, the first one is on-demand instances. Okay, so it is a hourly basing payment or secondly based. That means the billing is hourly. Suppose if you are using 1 hour, your billing will be $3. If you're using for 2 hours, the billing will be like a $6. So number of hours into hourly charge. So that is what the on-demand goes. So here you can say as pay hourly. Okay, hourly basis or in seconds basis also. Okay, and the second thing is there is no commitment. No commitment means suppose you are using it, tomorrow you can close it and shut it down. Okay, there is no barrier, there is no restriction like you have to compulsory use for 3 years or 3 days or 5 days like that. No timelines. You use it now, complete it, shut it down, decommission it, that's it. Your billing will stop here. Okay, so that is called as a no commitment here. Okay, basically where these kind of on-demand EC2 instances are used for the testing environment. Okay, and it is used in startups also. Okay, so these are the things where these on-demand EC2 instances are used. Okay, right. And the next thing is, the second point is reserved instances. Okay, so what is the meaning of reserved instances is it is a contract based instances. That means you have to use for like 1 year. It is like a contract for 1 year, the instance will be yours. If you use it, if you don't use it, but you have to pay for 1 year. Okay, it will goes like 1 year to 3 years. Okay, so you can take a reserved instance starting with 1 year and max to max 3 years. Okay, so this is how the reserved instance works. So if I say it is this contract for 1 year to 3 years. Okay, and it provides services with a capacity reservation. Okay, what it means is as per the requirement, the required resources will be reserved capacity base. Okay, and it provides a discount on an hourly charge also. Okay, right. So and the more we pay upfront, the more you pay. Okay, let me write this point is provide services with the capacity reservation. Okay, as per the requirement, the resources will be reserved and that will be used as per your capacity. Okay, and it provides discount on hourly basis. Okay, if you have hourly charges, it will give some discount also on it. And the more we pay upfront, the more if you pay more upfront, the less you have to pay for it. What it means is the upfront is nothing but an advance. Okay, when you pay the payment, suppose your billing is coming like $300 a year. If you pay this amount before the closing of the year, it will decrease the billing on that also. Okay, so it will give some discussion on that if you pay in advance for the payment, right? So that is also there. That is the main features of using the reserved instance. Okay, and next we will have three, that is spot instances. Okay, what is meant by spot instances? It is basically bidding purpose. Okay, bidding purpose means, bidding, like if you go for, suppose you want to buy some product, and there are 3-4 customers are there, so they will do the bidding. So they will say, one person say, I will give $10 for this product, another person will say $20, another person will say it's like $150. So based upon the highest pricing, the product will goes to that person. So in that way, the spot instance is done basically on a bidding concept. Okay, and if we quote a price, and if that is accepted by the EC2, then we can use it actually. Okay, so we have to first share our quotation. Okay, for this, I will write that also for understanding. Price. And if AWS accepts, the product will be assigned to us. 3 hours. Okay, so that is how happens in the spot instance. It is really a costly affair. Okay, so the one more thing here is the instance will get shut down once it process the window, let's say process the time. That means, for suppose you have bought and agreed the spot instance to use it for like 3 hours. Okay, as soon as 3 hours complete, the next second comes, the system goes shut down. So that's it, how the spot instance comes into the picture. Okay, so that is the pricing model of it. So these are like the types of EC2 instances available in the pricing conceptual level. Okay, right. And we have one more thing, that is physical EC2. Okay, instances, which is called as dedicated hosts. Okay, it is a physical EC2 servers dedicated for use. Okay, right. And dedicated host can help you to reduce the cost by allowing you to use your existing server bound. What it happens is, suppose you are having your own system, okay, somewhere in the location. Okay, you have to maintain the things from your own, let's say license, resource allocations and all, right? So it is getting burden for you. If you approach the AWS, they will give a concept of physical EC2 instance. That means the whole management, the whole servicing part of that machine which you have brought will be taken care by the physical EC2 instances, which is called a dedicated host. So every in and out will be managed by the AWS. Okay, so there is no burden on you for managing it at all. Okay, let's say for the Oracle, suppose you are having an Oracle data center and you are unable to manage it. So you will just simply approach AWS. They will take the whole control of that, and they will take the maintenance of it. Whatever things happens, they will take care of it. So that is called as in physical EC2 instances. Okay, so there are some pricing model also there. Okay, on this, if I go further, pricing model, that is on-demand pricing model. Okay, and next is reserve instance. Okay, and next is standard reserve instance. Okay, so these are the two types of pricing model actually available in the model. Okay, and there are two more which has been added. That is, once again, that is spot pricing. Okay, and next is dedicated host pricing. Okay, so these are the pricing models. Okay, pricing models means how the billing happens as per your requirement. Okay, so that is what we will discuss in the coming sessions. Okay, so till now, any doubts, friends? Please let me know. I will try to help it out if required. You can chat also. That's fine. Ask questions. Okay, the Srinivas got it out. Let me check.
Yes, Sujan,
Yeah, Srinivas.
is there any organizations using physical instances? Rarely they are using this physical concept EC2 instances.
Very rare Srinivas actually. Suppose they will check, suppose the data is very protective and we are having less trust like that. In that case, they will use a physical. Otherwise, most of the people go for this on-demand reserved instance and spot instances only actually. But in the real world, used to manage their data centers, but it is getting hectic for all. So in that case, they will give that grants to the specific cloud providers for that actually.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let me check. Okay, Abdullah is not having any doubts. Okay, fine. So any more doubts, friends? Yeah. And I would request again, please take a screenshot of it. If you need any doubts, please contact and reach out to these numbers. They will help you out, right? And if you need a course content and all, please go to this QR code, right? And scan it. Okay, let me stop the recording 1 second.